What's good, Pack Nation? Welcome to Packin with Gary. This is the post-game review of NC State versus Wake Forest. All right. First, I called a 15-point win in my preview. Okay. They won by 13. I knew that we wouldn't be able to like step on their neck and grow the lead late in the game because we're just not built like that yet, which is okay. All right. It was a good win. Now, they did a good job, they being NC State, of getting one of the big guards in foul trouble, which is Colvin. All right. I could tell by the way he was moving, he had an advantage against us. Um, he's pretty quick twitch, muscle wise, and he can get to wherever he wants on the floor, and he can play above the rim. So that would have been real difficult for us. So definitely a positive that he wasn't out there as much as he could be. We started the game without two bigs, and you could tell. Okay, slow start. Wade makes the adjustment, puts Musa in the game, and then we're off and running. I don't know why he's fighting playing too big so bad. Please stop it. Just understand that's how we're going to be most successful. I mean, he's a numbers guy. I'm sure when he goes and looks at the plus minus, it's going to show that Lubin and Musa together gives us a huge advantage, and they're probably plus a lot in that scenario. So, if any of you know how to do that or have seen that stat somewhere, share it with us. I'm curious to know what that looks like. Ibube got in the game. Yep. Played a whole minute. I think they're rounding up because I don't think he played a minute. He went in for one play, committed a foul, came and sat down. Um, which, hey, I asked to at least give somebody a break, let them get some water, wipe the sweat off their forehead. Maybe they just said, we'll let him wipe some sweat. He don't really need any water. And so it was a short stint. It's silly. But hey, that's fine. If that's all he can do right now, cool. I do want to say, I don't know about y'all, but I like Allen Breed. Like, I like him a lot. I'm not really a fan of small guards, but it's something about his game. He rebounds well for his size. Like he goes up and he gets the ball. Um, and don't tell anybody, but I like him more than Holloman. Yeah, I do. He's not jacking threes or anything like that. He plays his role. He's a great role guy. Now let's talk about McNeil. McNeil, he didn't have a great game. It was just decent, right? He wasn't jacking up threes. That's a positive. He was 205 from the 3-point line. One of those was luck. I mean, unless he called bank, which I doubt he did. He didn't look that great shooting the ball today. So he did give us two steals, one block, two rebounds, went 5 of 5 from the free throw line. So like I said, solid day. I mean, if he's gonna do that, if he's not, killing from three, chasing the 3-point shot, I'm okay with that. I think that really, helps us out and still causes him to, or still helps us stretch the defense and causes the other team to, have to come out a little bit further to create, driving lanes. So that's good. Um, Now Lubin, he gave us his typical double double. All right. And I don't want to take Lubin for granted. So y'all keep me on point. Make sure I don't when I mention this man when I can, but sort of expect him to do that for us. So Lubin, thank you for being that consistent. All right. Um, Copeland, man, decent game from him. If he can ever grasp not turning the ball over, guy's gonna be a killer, yo. I mean, he had like 7 turnovers today. Guys, that's a lot. I swear, he's like a highlight and turnover waiting to happen at the same time. All right. One of my boys said, you Sports Center top 10 and not top 10. Like you don't know which one you're gonna get. Hopefully we'll get more to Sports Center top 10, but you just gotta live with what, he brings to the table because he's good and he creates a lot of fouls. That's what I love. Like we know we can get to the free throw line and you get a chance to put the other team in foul trouble. So, hey, we just got to live with what Copeland does sometimes with some of the turnovers that he has. Now let's talk about y'all coach and his post-game comments and reaction to one of the questions. He went off on a media member. I know you all have seen it, asking about Williams and his production was their concern. Now in this game, Williams had a decent overall game, right? Not offensively great, um, but he did a lot of other things. Okay, he affected the game in many ways, so I wasn't really concerned about how he played and wasn't going to really have any complaints. But here we are. So listen to this.
What's your concern level where Darion's game is?
Absolutely zero. I'm tired of hearing about frickin' Darian. He's fucking playing well. All right? It's a terrible question. It's a terrible question. And let me be frank with you. He affects winning. And everybody's out here bitching about him and all this stuff. He affects winning. He was plus 13 against Ole Miss and didn't hit a shot. And everybody's acting like the world's caving in. The guy's a damn good player. He didn't shoot it well today. What did he have? Who had 0 turnovers for us today? Darian Williams. 6 rebounds, 4 turnovers. 4 assists, 0 turnovers. So everybody needs to shut the hell up about him. He's a damn good player. And the shot's going to fall. I'm tired of answering questions about him. He's really good. We're thankful to have him. Next question.
Now look, Wade, we let you go back on how great this team was, right? You did a whole lot of talk in the summer, boosted us up, and had us thinking we were, the best thing since sliced bread. Um, but this rant is wild.
On the other side, Darian went 0 for 8 today. How's he doing in terms of his shoulder and all of that?
His shoulder's fine. So look, we're not going to win many games with him going 0 for 8. So we certainly, we're certainly going to need better than that. But the shoulder, the shoulder was fine.
Okay. You told us after the Ole Miss game, we just heard it. He had 1 point, 4 rebounds, 3 assists in that game. You need more for us to win some games, right? Like we just heard it. This game, he had 8 points, 6 rebounds, 4 assists. All of a sudden, that's playing great. Stop it. You created this lens that we're looking through, okay? And I feel as fans who, donate to the school, help support the NIL, we have the right to expect more out of our highest paid player. Now, he mentions, passing up other offers to come play for us, and cool, we appreciate that. But at what point do we address the elephant in the room? Okay? We didn't go after him because he was a nice kid and a good person. It was about his play on the court. I mean, there's so much I could say about, this reaction in the post game. And, I get you want to protect your players, but where was this energy weeks ago? All right. I'm here for the passion, but acting like we over here overreacting is crazy. I want you to keep your passion, coach, but whoo, you teeter-totter more than a seesaw on a playground. Pack Nation, tell me your thoughts on the game, okay? I want to know, your favorite player. I really want to know your thoughts on this Wade post-game rant that he went on. And as always, I want you to like, subscribe, and share. Happy New Year. Go Pack.